Hey there Facebook, it is Vanessa here again, your motivational speaker, trainer and head coach from Live, Love, Give. And today's message is one that I am so super passionate about that I can't wait to share it with you. And all my life I've kind of come to this point where I'm feeling so in alignment with the topic that I want to discuss with you guys today. It is what is nearest and dearest and closest to my heart. And I feel like these words that I want to share with you today just resonate so immensely deeply with me, and I am so hoping that they resonate just as greatly with you guys out there. And yeah, I'm just having a moment today where I've just been doing so much writing and so much introspection and so much reflection and projection, and really getting to this piece where I know what my mission is and I know what I'm doing, and I want to share more about that with you guys. And it is all about discovering your genius and unleashing your greatness. And why I wanted to bring this message to you guys today is really, really is what I believe is that each and every single human being walking the face of this planet, we all have these two universal things going on for us, but they become sort of unique. So it's like these two things within every single human being that is both universal and unique simultaneously. And I know that sounds like a paradox, and I know it sounds strange, but it's what I really truly believe, that each and every human being both has a unique genius and they have a unique greatness. And it is our mission in our lives to uncover what our unique and discover what our unique genius is and unleash our greatness on the world. That is how, we step into the full meaning, fulfillment, and everything great in our lives, when we can tap into and discover what it is. What is your unique genius? What is that gift that you as an individual have to give to this world? You've got it within you. And once we can help you to discover what that genius is for you, we can help you to unleash it into the world. And that, my friends, is true authenticity, freedom, and everything brilliant that we are all striving for in our day-to-day lives, but we just don't have the language for it. And we go through our existence feeling like there's something missing. There's a piece, there's more to give. We all have that. We all get to that point where we feel like, is this it? I have more to give, I just don't know what it is. And we get stuck in this cloud of confusion and anxiety, and we don't know how to get any other place. And we look to these people out there in the world doing these extraordinary things, and we want to try that. We think maybe that's it. Maybe that next program is it. Maybe that next event will let me know. Maybe if I get that coach, they'll tell me what it is. And we get so confused, and I've been speaking to so many of you out there who are so addicted to personal development, but what is happening is that you're getting stuck in this cycle that never ends. It's like you think it's in this next thing or this next thing, but you never really find what that is. It's like you might make a little discovery, but you kind of get more and more confused, because I truly do believe that there is no one size fits all when it comes to personal development. There are some incredible human beings out there who have got some incredible results, and what I've come to believe is that what works for that one person doesn't necessarily work for the next. And when we get really caught up in trying to follow this way of being and this this set of this structure that got this certain person to this end result that we believe might be the thing for us, we can oftentimes get caught up in going down that pathway, and just to discover that it didn't work out the same way for us. And why is that? Why is it that when we can follow the same steps as another person, sometimes we just don't end up with the same result, or at least we don't end up with the same level of fulfillment and energy that we see so brilliantly in this other person? And that is why I have made it my absolute mission in life to discover, to research deeply into human behavior, human development, and personality psychology is one of the major things. And the reason why I am so super passionate about going deep into that topic is because when I came across this framework around personality psychology, it made so much sense. It gave me so much clarity in terms of who I am and what my unique gifts are as an individual, and what my unique pathway to growth and progression and all things great is for me as an individual, not who this extraordinary other human being is who is totally wired differently to me. And yes, I can appreciate and love everything about that person, but maybe their pathway of getting to their greatness isn't necessarily the pathway that's going to get me to mine. So I really can't wait to share more and more on these topics with you guys, because like I said, I'm speaking to so many of you incredible human beings out there who, wow, what lights me up more than anything is getting to connect with you guys out there who are so committed to your own personal growth for the purposes of, contributing and to the lives of others, and making yourself feel like your life matters, like you can add value to the lives of not only your loved ones, but everybody that you come into proximity and closeness with. And that is why we are here, and so that is why I really want to focus for each and every one of you guys that I come into connection with. I want to help you uncover and discover what your unique genius is, so that you can ultimately unleash your greatness onto the world within your unique way, not trying to be anybody else. Let's discover what it is for you as an individual. You have so much greatness that is ready to be unleashed if we can just get you on path with the clarity, with the progression, so that you can tap into your true authenticity and give your unique gifts to the world. And that, my friends, is why we are all here. That is why you were born. Each and every one of us was born to discover that unique genius, to unleash that unique greatness and make this world a better place by you as an individual being a part of it. Your life matters. And when we can get you on path with clarity, you will discover that and you will unleash that greatness onto the world. And that, my friends, is your mission. It's nothing else but to uncover that and to align with that and to fully open ourselves up to love fully and be loved fully. And it is all in connection with that level of authenticity and freedom that comes from discovering your unique gifts and giving them to the world. So guys, I just wanted to, let you know that is what I am here to do for each and every one of you in any way that I can. And I know that so many of you beautiful guys who follow me consistently, you guys just rock my world, with the level of genuine desire to contribute to others' lives, and it lights me up like nothing else. So 2 things I want to share with you about that. Firstly, if you haven't already, I want to jump on a 15-minute power session with you so that I can help you on that path to discovering your unique genius and unleashing your greatness onto the world. And each and every one of you guys out there who are looking to contribute to the lives of others, grow, progress, reach that next level of your limitless potential so that you can have true fulfillment and feel like your life truly matters, then you must come on over and join us in the Limitless Potential Inner Circle Facebook community. We are just growing each and every day with extraordinary people who not only want to grow, progress to that next level, but they want to contribute, and they are contributing to each and every one of the people in that group. All of their lives are being impacted by all of the other people. It is so beautiful. It is an incredible community, and I would love to have each and every one of you guys a part of it. It's extraordinary. So, and for any of you guys who are already be a part of it. I'd love to hear your comments and feedback about the group, so that you can let other people know, hey, this is an amazing community, come and join us. So definitely do that, guys. And yeah, so I want to hear from you about, what is your experience with this? How close do you feel that you currently are in terms of discovering your genius and unleashing your greatness? I'd love to hear from you. Share your experience below, and if you have any questions, comments, feedback, any of it, this is the time to engage. I can't wait to jump in here and check out what you guys are up to and who's been able to join me. But guys, this is where life begins. It begins in the acknowledgement and the discovery of your unique genius. Not trying to be anybody else, but let's discover what it is for you so that you can ultimately unleash your greatness and have true freedom from a place of genuine authenticity and knowing that your life matters and that you can contribute your gifts to the rest of the world. So this is what it's all about. I'm going to jump in. I really want to check in with you guys. I've got Frank and I've got Jabs and Jeremy and Kazi and Manny and Ridwin and Jonathan and Monica and Brian and Vince and Andrew and Michael and Eric's here. I love it. And Hassani. Amazing how our minds seem to sync up at times. I was just dwelling on mission this morning. Awesome, Hass. That's awesome. I love it. And Tony's here, and Darren and Chris. I'm so ready to tap in and stay in. I love that, Chris. Awesome, awesome. And Vince, thank you so much for your kind compliment there. I appreciate you. And Phil and Scott, who inspired me? Great, great question. You know what? I have got an immensely giant list about all of the people who inspire me. You guys inspire me first and foremost, but when I first started this personal development journey, I had no idea I didn't even know that industry existed. I was, my version of personal development was go to uni, get your next degree, and that was what I was doing. I did a business degree. I was about to finish a law degree. And when I came into contact with the most incredible human being, Tony Robbins, wow, does that man light me up? Does he inspire me? He just has such a heart of gold and a genuine love and adoration for every single human being. It is unconditional. That inspires me greatly. I'm getting emotional just thinking about how incredible that man is. But there are so many other incredible human beings who, just like him, they have this burning desire to contribute to the lives of others. There is nothing more inspiring to me or energizing to me than to meet a new person and to see fully their potential, to see their greatness, and to help them to see that as well, to get them on that path, because every single person has that potential, that greatness within them. And sometimes we get in our own way. Oftentimes we get in our own way to discover that and to tap into that and ultimately unleash our greatness onto the world. So the people who are out there who are doing that for others, they inspire me most. That is the beauty of humanity, and there is nothing more inspiring, I feel, than that. And that's why you guys who are in that Limitless Potential Inner Circle Facebook community, you guys are doing that every day. And that's exactly why I say you guys just rock my world and inspire me greatly. You are the reason why I do what I do. So yeah, Scott, I appreciate your question. I could go on all day about the people in my life who inspire me, but ultimately it comes down to those traits of, really seeing the potential and the beauty and assuming the best of every single human being, seeing through behavior and trusting and seeing how beautiful that human being could be if they just get out of their own way. That inspires me most. I love that, Scott. Thank you so much for your question. And Jodie's here, and Brian, looking quite radiant today, Vanessa, perfectly in sync with this topic that I personally believe is the true key to unlocking one's true absolute dream reality. Absolutely, Brian. And I appreciate your kind compliment there, and I always resonate so deeply with your words of wisdom. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. And Ulas and Yazid and Cades. And Frank, I am a genius baker, but not currently working as a baker and trying to start my own bakery. Awesome, Frank. I love that. I love that you have identified something that lights you up, that juices you, that is part of your gift. So I love hearing that, Frank. And Samia and Alonia and Angel, we're all here to fulfill our own destiny, discover the inner genius with our own core. That's the reason why whatever works for Oprah Winfrey is different for what works for Tony Robbins. Absolutely. And it is so key. And, in the coming weeks, I'm going to be diving really deep with you guys in terms of this personality psychology framework that helps every individual identify how their brain is wired and how that relates to tapping into your unique genius. Wow, did my life get revolutionized when I came across this framework. And that's why I can't wait to share more of that with you guys. And I completely agree with you there, Angel. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts here. They're always welcomed. And Maripat and Lena and Denzel, awesome. Thank you for being here. And Canal and Bob. And Brian, watching your videos and interacting with everyone is really giving me a great supplement and place to belong on a day-to-day basis. It's amazing. Oh, I love hearing that, Brian. And why that really resonates with me right now is because I'm actually reading Brené Brown's Into the Wildness, her latest book, and it's all about tapping into that belongingness and the importance of that. And that's why community is so important for us to access new levels of our limitless potential. So I love hearing that so much, Brian. I am so grateful that you are feeling that sense of belongingness. So appreciate you, and we appreciate having you in the group. And Fala and Bob, Vanessa, I would like consultation to find resolution to my challenge. Absolutely, Bob. Book in. I've put the link. It's all free. I love connecting with each and every one of you incredible human beings and seeing how I can support you to discover your genius and unleash your greatness. Absolutely. So I can't wait to meet you, Bob. Book that in. And Eric, thanks, Vanessa, for your inspiration. You're very helpful. I'm so grateful to hear that, Eric, and thank you so much for being here. And Stephen's here, and Haas, yes, please come join us. I've made so many great connections with like-minded people who push and inspire me to go after my greatness. Absolutely, Hassani, and you are such an inspiration in the group for so many other incredible human beings. So keep doing what you're doing. You are incredible. And Jonas and Bob, you're so inspiring. Your energy lights my heart. Oh, Bob. You're touching my heart. So thank you so much. And I'm so grateful to hear that. And Chris, I will change people's lives for the better with my music. Oh, Chris, I love that. I'd love to hear your music. Let me know. I want to hear it. That's so awesome. And your message, absolutely. And Angel, I want to learn how to unleash my inner genius to its full capacity. Absolutely. And guys, that's what my mission is to do for you guys. So, rest assured, I'm going to be continuing my own personal growth and giving every single part of every piece of value that I discover that can help you do that, to discover your genius and unleash your greatness. There is nothing more important than that in the world. So I absolutely love that, Angel, and I'm grateful that you are here and our paths have crossed. And Linda, you are amazing. Your support is invaluable. Oh, Linda, I appreciate you so much. You guys light up my world, so I appreciate so much when you give me some feedback to let me know that I am adding some value to you, because that's what I'm here to do. So I appreciate you, Linda. Thank you so much for always being here. And Kamal and Carolina and Chris, you're watching Tony today. Awesome. Great. That's so cool to hear. And Caden's in the house. I love it. And Brian, watching Tony's Netflix documentary had me in tears and wishing quite badly I had the 5K to make it to Date with Destiny. you know what, Brian, I know what it feels like to like be $5,000. Like, that's so expensive. That's crazy. I could never do that. But, you know, a big lesson that Tony teaches is that it's not a lack of resources that prevents us from getting to the places that we need to get to and that are most helpful for our progression. It's a lack of resourcefulness. So I challenge you to find a way to generate that $5,000. You can do it. You know, I've done it in the past where I had nothing, you know, and I really, you know, walking into that event, I thought, oh, how am I going to do this $5,000? Walking out of that event, it was absolutely priceless. You know, I would not be here talking to you guys right here, right now, if I didn't get my butt to Date with Destiny. So I couldn't encourage you guys more greatly and deeply to do that, to find a way, no matter what, no matter how long it takes you, make a commitment to yourself. The best investment you can make for yourself, we've all heard it before, is in yourself. So find a way. Brian, absolutely. I'm going to go back to Date with Destiny this year. I'll be in Florida at the Date with Destiny in December. If you guys are going, you make sure you let me know. I want to meet you. I want to connect with you. And I couldn't encourage you guys more than to get your butts there. Absolutely. And Jason and Mahindapal, thanks for being here, guys. And thank you for your kind compliment. And much, much love to you, Gary, as always. And Murad. And Christelle from Paris. Oh my gosh, I love Paris. I can't wait to get back. I've been there numerous times. It's kind of like my, you know, one of my absolute favorite places in the world. So I love that. And Corrine, oh, thank you so much for your kind compliments there. And Bradley's here. And Ray and Bryce, awesome to see you. And Jonas, you're a great inspiration. Oh, thank you so much for your kind compliments there, Jonas. And I think it's Jonas. I hope it's not Jonas if I'm saying your name wrong, but I appreciate you being here so, so much. And Mahindapal, I'm sending you so much love and blessings back. And Gabrielle's here. I love it. Good afternoon to you. And Joe's here, and Tumas. And Joe, good to see you again. Great advice. It's awesome to see you again as well. And John, thank you, Vanessa. Just been looking at how my positive and negative thoughts affect myself. I love yours and Tony Robbins' positive mindset. It is what we can all strive for. Oh, thank you so much there, John. I always, I'm so humbled and blown away if anybody puts my name next to Tony Robbins, who's just my absolute inspiration. So I appreciate you so, so much, John. And I absolutely love that you are on that journey of really looking at your thoughts, you know, and looking and questioning them and identifying, you know, what's empowering, disempowering, you know, about these thoughts, and going on that massive journey. I'm also currently reading Byron Katie's latest book, which is A Mind at Home with Itself. And it is intense in terms of questioning our thoughts and really just shaking up our version of reality. It's really, really out there. It's really, really advanced way of thinking. It's really challenging me for the better. So I encourage you to dive into Byron Katie's work absolutely as well. And I appreciate you so, so much, John. Thanks for sharing what you're up to. And Chris, I'm in Jax, Florida. I don't know where that is. I think you're saying Florida for FL. I'm not too familiar, but I hope you guys, make sure you let me know if you're going to go to Date with Destiny, because I want to meet you. And Mahindapal from India, that's awesome. And Christelle, we can meet in Paris whenever you want. Absolutely. I can't wait to be heading back to Paris. I'm hoping that maybe next year I'll be hitting up Europe again. One of my favorite places in the world. I love getting particularly to France. Oh my gosh, absolutely, Christelle. And Tumas, I love it. And Murad, thank you so much for your kind compliments there. And Christelle, I like to do interviews of inspiring people. Me too. There is nothing better than being able to dive into the wisdom of another person. And like I was talking to you guys yesterday about fascinating over other individuals. And I also love interviewing inspiring people. So I love that, Christelle. And Selma and Neil, thanks for joining. And Kwama from Japan. When you come to Japan. And I don't know, but you know what? Japan is somewhere I've never been. It's actually on the top of my list of places that I haven't been that I want to get to. So I would love to. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but yeah, I don't know. I love that. And thanks for the question. And Selma, what do you think about a person who is trying many things to succeed but always failed? Yeah, okay. And you're so welcome, Selma. So my perception on failure is I really don't believe that there is such a thing as failure unless you don't learn a lesson that you can utilize to help get you to that next level. So what I would say is that when we feel like we've failed and we term it that way, ultimately we're keeping ourselves stuck and limited, and we're not learning the lessons. We need to shift our perspective to how can we utilize this failure instead of terming it that way. It's actually, how did this give us, a new way, a new perspective, a new lesson, something that has helped me to grow so that I can ultimately take that information and get to a new level of success, So what I would say, that's what I would say about that. So I think that where we keep ourselves stuck is that we deem ourselves as failures, or we deem past results as failures. They're just a set of results. We need to shift to how can I learn the lesson and move that forward to a new level of success. And I hope that was valuable to you, Selma. If you need, give me a little bit more information and I'd be happy to go deeper with you, or get on one of these 15-minute power sessions with me. I'd love that. And Selma, you missed your great video, but you'll watch it later. Awesome. And drop any comments or questions below, and tag me in so I can answer them for you whenever you get the chance to watch the video. And John, thank you. I'll look at her work. Absolutely awesome. And yes, Chris, telling Selma to keep going. I love it. I love when you guys interact with one another. It lights me up. And Murad, thank you so much. Let's join in Skype Saturday. Okay. And Mahinda Pal, thanks for being here. And Navnit, thanks for joining. And Selma, you're so welcome. And Brendan, okay, I think we're going to have to delete that comment, but all right. I didn't know I could do that in the real time. That's awesome. And Mahinda Pal, I get irritated when I lose some things. Okay, let me know what your question is about that. But you guys have been rocking my world. I really hope that today's message has, given you a bit of clarity about really what matters in life. We get so caught up in the day-to-day surface level things, and we forget that our journey in life is to discover our unique genius and to unleash our greatness so that we can ultimately operate from a place of true, genuine authenticity, freedom, and love completely openly, and allow ourselves to receive that love back. That is life. That is life in a nutshell. And I cannot wait to help each and every one of you guys out there in any way that I can to discover your unique genius and unleash your greatness. And guys, that really is it from me today. I have appreciated each and every one of you guys so much. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for sharing your most valuable resource, your time with me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. It always is. And I am sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you, to wherever you are in the world today. You light up my world, and it's time to discover your genius and unleash your greatness. So make sure that you book in one of those 15-minute power sessions with me so I can get to connect with you as an individual and help you on that journey. And also, if you haven't already, come on over and join the Limitless Potential Inner Circle Facebook community. We want you a part of that group. We want to support, encourage, and challenge you to that next level so that you can do what we've been talking about today, which is to discover that genius and unleash your greatness. I'm sending you all of my love, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Much love.